Hey everyone, and welcome to a supplementary episode of the Mitrou Project. Up until this point, I've been using a megaron of imaginary proportions as a testbed to test out things like animations and audio. The problem with that is that it's only usable in virtual reality, super buggy, and really only one room. So in order to make a new testbed for me to test out things like trigger events, specific dialogue, and more intricate animations, I want something that's a little bit bigger, something more explorable, and in mixed reality. So today, I'm going to use this floor plan of the megaron at Tiryns to build, well, the megaron at Tiryns, but also the plaza. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you how it looks in Unity and maybe even do a walkthrough. So let's get into it.
What?
Okay, so here we have it in Unity, the Unity game engine. Now, if you're wondering why, for some reason, this wall isn't here, well, that wall is there. See? It's there. But it's because I used planes instead of cubes for the walls, so they only render on one side. So the one side's going to be on the inside. Now, if I were doing the whole complex that you could sort of cruise around in, obviously I would be using cubes rather than planes because you would want, the thickness of the wall there. So here we have it. You'll notice that there is no floor, but if I click on it, you'll see that there is in fact a plane there, and that plane is basically the ground, but it's invisible because I want the ground, the actual ground, the real ground that you in real life will be walking on, to show through. So that's what's going on there. Now, if you're wondering what's up with this guy right here, that is this guy right here. That is my size comparison. So he is approximately my height. And so when I go into the simulation here, he should be right around my height, or, give or take a little bit. So this is it. I added a few things since you saw that time lapse of the Blender construction, which is the rails here. I added those. What else did I add? Whoops. There we go. Ooh, hello. In here, oh yeah, I also put railings and I put a guy on the throne. I'm using Mixamo's people, their little sort of humanoid. It's basically a mannequin is what it is. It's a mannequin. I kind of don't like it because it doesn't have proper human proportions. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out. But we'll see. The guy over there that I have, you can still see highlighted. He is proper proportions, but he doesn't have a skeleton in him, whereas these guys do, and they can move and animate and stuff. So anyways, yeah, I put someone here on the throne just to have someone there. So yeah, everything's textured. I don't know if you can see, you can't really see the texture of the walls. So yeah, everything's textured. You can see the texture of the ground there. It looks a little funky, but I'm sure in real life it'll look all right. So there we have it. There is the Tiryns, megaron, and plaza. If you're wondering what version I'm running in Unity, it is 2022.3.38 F1, and I am using Meta's all-in-one tools to put in the camera and everything like that. So anyways, I guess the next thing that we should do is, well, try it out. So let me load everything up. I'll build this onto the headset, and then yeah, let's head on out to go test it. Alright, so I'm at the University of Tennessee Knoxville's campus underneath Clum Tower, which is where the classics department is housed. And we're going to test out this Tiryns testbed. And I don't know how I've done the recording of the video so far, so I don't know if you've seen the build or not. I hope so. I hope I was good enough to do that. Also, I don't have my audio set up with me, so you're just going to have to deal with the GoPro's audio, okay? This is where we're going to test. It's big, it's open, and what's most important is it's flat. I've also got a chest mount that I'm going to wear so that you can see the reality. And I'll probably put in like a little window or something down in the corner, and then you can see the test bed through the headset because I'm going to record it with the headset. So let's get into it. Okay, we are gonna oh, what? Okay. We need to move Yeah. Okay. So I had to shift this because of the distance, but here we are. I will, of course, move this farther when we want to screw around with the plaza. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's move this now, so we can have the whole. Whoops! The whole thing is the plaza. Okay, here we go. There we are. All right. You got the tower. Editing Thoscalos here. It wasn't apparent at the time, but the filming through the headset does not capture the ground or the sky in real life through the mixed reality simulation. So even though it is a black sky and black ground, just know that in the headset I can see the real sky and real ground. Poking up. All right. So this is the Tiryns Plaza. Let's see. Are we good on height? We are. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I got a little bit of clipping here, which I'll need to fix because I don't need that distracting people. Same with that corner. So maybe just lift that up just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's fine up there. I can see a bit of the railing poking out over there in the corner too. Generally though, this looks pretty good. And your body is here, but you do clip through, or it overwrites yourself. So I think I can do a clipping mask for that. Yeah. Plaza looks good. Plaza looks really good. Well, I guess let's go check this out. I don't know how far I can go before it gets a little messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shift this. That's good. That's good right there. So so if I do the plaza as like half and half. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. This wall is messed up, but this I've been having problems with, so I need to shift it down just a tiny bit. Yeah. And there's a gap here where you can see the outside. Okay, so this wall needs to be shifted down. Yeah, needs to be shifted down. All right. This is feeling like how it felt when I was in Tiryns. This is pretty good. I'm sure if anyone's watching right now, they probably think I'm a weirdo. Okay, so you do clip through that. That's good. Clip through that. That's good too. So we don't want that to be... you, sir, might be too small. No, actually, you might be the right size. Okay. Yeah. No problems with this. Well, all right. That's a weird clipping shadow issue. Might need to figure something out there. Okay. This feels a little too narrow. I think those doors need to be wider. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So there we have it. Tiryns, I don't think I can fit the whole thing in here. Can I? Nope, not with the fountain there. It's a shame. I wonder if I can find a bigger, flatter area. Like a big parking lot or something. This is too thick. That needs to be thinner. All of those need to be thinner. And the roof needs to be thinner too. Okay. Well, now I know what to fix.